Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Carolyn. I'm an empath and psychic, and today I have another unboxing video for you. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. So with this deck, I've seen these cards being used since before I had my YouTube channel, but I never knew what deck it was. I didn't really do any research into it. And then when I was shopping online, I came across these cards and I realized that they were the cards that I had always seen, and so I'm so excited to have it a part of my collection. So if you guys are debating if you want to get this deck, I really hope my review helps you out. Before I get into the video, I want to say if you're not subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you guys a part of this family. Also turn on that notification bell so you see when I post my next video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. It really helps my channel out and I really appreciate it. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the unboxing. So I went ahead and I took the cellophane off. Now the interesting thing about this deck is that when you go to open it, you would assume it's like any other deck where you just lift the lid off, but no, this is kind of a combination between a traditional pop-off lid and a magnetic one, because it still has the binding here, but it's not magnetic here. And this part actually looks like you would have another deck. So for instance, I have the Beyond Lemuria deck. So this is a deck where you'd literally just pull the top off like that, and then you have the top separate like that. So this deck is like a combination of a magnetic strip, the way that it has the side panel here, but there is no magnetic strip. And then you have the guidebook here. And then, oh, so that's nice. It looks like the cards come with a bag you can put them in. And then you have the cards here, so I'll get into that in a minute. First, we're going to look through the guidebook. So here's the guidebook. It looks to be really good condition. So when we open it, it has the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. And then it has a brief history of tea and tea leaf reading. And then you have the traditional tea leaf reading methods. And then you have it explaining tea leaf reading for the upcoming year. And then how you can use the cards. I believe that these are showing you spreads that you can do. Yes, they are. And then it shows a sample reading. Yes, here we go. The tea leaf symbols and their meanings. And so it has the word and then the meanings, and then it has a little italics where it kind of goes more in depth with the meaning of the card. So now we have the cards again, so I'm going to take this bag and put it off to the side. It seems like it's a really big bag, especially with the size of the cards, so that's really interesting. Oh, I'm wondering if they're meaning for you to put the box in here. I think that could be what it is that you could always put the box in here. Okay, yes, so the box does fit in this bag here, so I think that's what the intention is. So that's a really nice addition. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these cards out. And now the interesting thing about this deck is that it has a lot of oracle cards. I believe that there is 200s in this entire deck. So another interesting thing about the cards is that they are round. So they're not the traditional shape of tarot cards. So those of you who are wondering what the back of the deck looks like, it looks like it changes. So you have some of the cards with this tea leaf backs. Some of it says the months of the year. So I think that the deck is split into what it's for. That we have the astral houses. So because this deck has so many cards for the flip through, I'm going to kind of group the cards together. So here's what the month ahead cards look like. Now here's all the cards for the astral houses. So now we're looking at the tea leaf cards, and so I'm going to group these by the letter that they start with. So this is all the cards that start with A. So this is what all the cards look like together. So I would recommend, because it's so bulky, to break it up when you shuffle it into different piles and then shuffle them like that. But if you want to do it together, you can. You will just have to do the overhand shuffle and it won't be super thorough. But if you have shuffled them already and then you want to do that afterwards, I don't see the harm in doing that. I'm going to go ahead and break up this deck real quick though, so I can tell you guys what it is like to shuffle when you don't have as many cards. So the overhand shuffle is fairly easy. These cards do have a fair amount of slip to them, and because they are more of a thinner card, be prepared to have a lot of jumpers. And then if we were to do the ripple shuffle, you could, but they're not as flexible, so I think it would be harder. So with this, I would just stick with the overhand shuffle. So my final thoughts on this deck is I really love it. I love the way that there are so many different types of cards because you have 200 of them. It really covers all your bases. I think this is a beautiful addition to any reading and would be really good at providing more insight into things. I also think it's going to be really good if you want to pinpoint a certain energy or a certain situation and get more information. For instance, if you're trying to read on a specific person and you pulled the woman card, that would help you narrow down who this is about. I really think that this is an insightful deck, and I like the way that the image is very thought out, and then you have the keyword, but then you also have the little other words at the bottom here to kind of explain the energy. And so I think between the combination of the image, of your intuition, of the keywords and phrases, it's going to make readings be really in-depth and really insightful. So I really hope this video helps you guys out to see if you want to get this deck. Let me know in the YouTube comments down below if you're going to get it, if you already have it, what your thoughts are on it. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Have a good one. Bye.